and welcome to episode 2 of Yeah. Yeah, that is the name of the show for those of you who are wondering, what are they going to name it? We're keeping Yeah. You know, it just really fits us. It's weird, it's quirky, it's fun, just like us too. So, Yeah is the name of the show. But thank you to everybody who submitted your ideas, you know. Couldn't have done it without you. But speaking of the web show, me and Asia just want to extend a special thank you to all of you, the viewers out there at home. I know y'all really exceeded our expectations. We did not expect to get as many views and positive responses as we did. So thank you. And keep that up, because it'll be really sad if we got less and less as time progressed. All right.
So, just as we mentioned on the last episode, there will be 3 categories to each show. Question, topic, and entertainment. So, let's get started with questions.
Let's get it rocking. What's the question of the day? What's the question of the day? Hey, hey.
The question of the day is, how did we meet?
How did we meet? Me and Asia have the same scholarship, which means we have to go to the same orientation. So, at orientation, my mama was like, hey, T, go introduce yourself. I know her parents from church and stuff. And I was like, okay. So, I was like, hey, Asia, I'm Tony. We have the same scholarship. Looking forward to a great year. It was really weird, but I did it.
And at the time, I was not interested at all. I was actually talking to somebody, so I was just like, no. And everybody's trying to boost my head up like, Asia, ooh, Tony, ooh, Tony. I was like, because I was locked on one person, so I wasn't really worried about Tony. But came around to summer, and we ate at Nuke's all the time. Tony worked at Nuke, so every time I went in there, he was like, hey, Asia, but I really couldn't remember his name.
So she say.
I could never remember his name, but then after that summer break, we finally moved into college.
So yeah, we moved into college, and because we had the same scholarship, lucky day, LDTTT, we had to stay in the same dorm and stuff, so we saw each other a lot there. Then we were involved in the same organization like SGA, and we had a World Civic together, so we saw each other a lot.
We had to go to this FA retreat. And Tony was the type of person that everybody wanted to be around, so I wanted to know what the big deal was, because he was just like a normal person to me. But everybody was always like, oh, Tony, he's so funny. So I was like, okay, well, I'll try to sit by him, I guess.
Yeah, she just wanted to sit next to me.
I slithered my way over and I sat by him, and a guy in the group said something totally off the wall.
Yes.
Totally off the wall. And I cracked a joke. Tony thought it was funny. Tony thought it was funny. We both laughed, and
damn, yeah. So then I saw how funny she was. I was like, this girl is crazy. So we started hanging out, studying. Of course, because we had a class together, it was me, her, and one other dude. But then as time progressed, it was kind of like me and her. So as we studied, I got to know her more, and then I was like, man, I'm kind of interested in her, you know?
So one day, me and Tony were doing community service together. We were somehow working the same position at community service. And he came to me, he was like, so I got invited to this ball. My uncle gave me 2 tickets. My uncle gave me 2 tickets to this ball, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, so who's the lucky girl? Who are you taking? And he grabbed his glasses and drug them down. And he was like, and I was like, and he was like, I mean, if you want to. So we ended up getting super fly for the ball. We got really cute for the ball, and we ended up having a great time. I was like, he's really cool.
Right.
And by that time, me and the other guy had kind of stopped talking. And so
the Lord knew what he was doing. So yeah.
29 days later.
Oh yeah, 29 days later, we became official. At the bar, we were already talking and stuff, but that's when she really started to like me. And then December 31st in the Nuke's parking lot on a rainy night, I asked her to be my girlfriend, and here we are. So today's topic is 3 ways to last for more than 3 days. we know relationships will last for more than 3 days, but we named it this because, in our generation, it's kind of unusual to see young couples, having long-term relationships. So 3 days is just really a figure of speech for a short relationship. Yes, our relationship is short. We've only been together for 6 months, but so far, these 3 things have helped us, in our relationship.
So, what are the 3 things? The 3 things that help me and Tony are being able to relate to each other, knowing how to communicate, and just keeping it real. So, number 1, being able to relate.
Yes, y'all, it is important to relate to the person who you are with. They say opposites attract, and yes, that's true, but you still need to be able to relate to that person that you are with. It's kind of just weird to be with somebody who you don't know. So get to know that person. Find things that y'all have in common so y'all can grow together, and especially in the areas that you relate in. Take those seriously, and if it's, say you have a common craft, get better in that craft together. Relating to each other really just, makes it easier to be with each other.
Yeah, and some people or some relationships or your preference might be to get somebody that's totally different from you, but we are just letting you know the things that work for me and Tony's relationship.
Absolutely.
We found that it was easier to, just start conversation when you actually relate to the person. So like I said, if you prefer somebody that's totally different, that's your preference, But we feel that it's really important to have somebody that you relate with, whether it's you both like football, you can talk about your favorite football team, you both go to church, you're both Christians, you're both whatever. We just think that it is important for you to relate to your spouse.
Right. So,
spouse?
We aren't married, but partner. We ain't spouses yet.
Boyfriend or girlfriend.
Keep your eyes on it, we'll be spouses soon. Number 2 is communication. Now, you always hear couples say, you gotta communicate, but that's the truth. You have to be able to, effectively let the partner know what's going on. I know, just an example, for me, when we first got together, I sucked at it. I wasn't used to telling nobody how I was feeling or what I'm getting ready to do. But it's so important because you need to have that common ground of understanding that, hey, this is how I'm feeling, this is how you're feeling, okay, let's talk it out. You don't have to scream all the time, when you get into an argument.
So being good communicators also leads into knowing how to solve problems in the right way.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, me and Tony really never fussed before. And when I say fuss, I say like screaming, banging each other's head on the floor.
Right, shooting each other, all that stuff you don't do.
Yeah, because we know how to communicate. We don't feel like it takes all that to get your point across.
Right.
Now, one time I did raise my voice, but I was out of place.
Yes, you were.
How me and Tony handle situations, we just sit down and talk to each other. You don't have to be like, well, you don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
Just talk and tell each other how you feel.
So
the third way that me and Tony found useful in our relationship is to just keep it real with each other.
Yeah, really.
Honestly, just keep it real.
Yeah, because you have got to be able to honestly, say how you're feeling. Because a lot of times, I know for me when we first started out again, I was like trying to be nice about stuff, and being nice about stuff don't really get the point across. Like, you just gotta be honest. Yeah, it gets uncomfortable, it gets hard, but the more honest you are, the better things will be because you both genuinely know what the problem is, what I'm feeling. It's good to, I'm not saying, be completely out of line and be disrespectful. What, Yvette? That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, just be honest.
Yeah, and I feel like it's also important for you to be honest because it'll kind of, me and Tony are both the type of people who might get their feelings hurt kind of easily.
Sensitive is what you
mean. We're both pretty sensitive.
Yeah.
So for me, sometimes I wouldn't want to say stuff because I would think it would hurt his feelings. But then, if you really want the problem resolved, if you really want it to be over and done with, I just had to tell him, look, this is what it is.
Right.
And that really helped us get through a lot of our problems in our relationship. So, yeah, keep it real.
Yeah.
Don't be beating around the bush.
Right, shoot, beating. Don't. So, just to recap, you gotta be able to relate to each other. You gotta be able to communicate effectively. And also, you just gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it real. Shoot. And again, these things are just what helped me and Asia in our relationship. We are not the love experts, but you know, you asked us, so we answer, we deliver.
So now on to the third category of the show.
You gonna stop beating my leg like that?
Entertainment.
Woo! Yes. So really, no, we just have fun here, and you watch us, and hopefully you're entertained. If not, we entertained. So hey. So we got my family to put some names of celebrities in this bowl, and we do not know who they are.
So the rules of the game: if you choose one and the person cannot guess it in 10 seconds, then it's automatically your point. So let's get started.
I'm proud about the win. Let's see what we.
You're not winning.
Time is ticking.
Don't look.
I'm not.
Oh, this is hard. Oh, I'm dead.
Michael Jackson.
No.
Whitney Houston.
He was like,
James Brown.
Yes.
Okay. Hold this bowl.
go. 21.
Okay.
22.
Man, now listen here, man. I'm a comedian, man.
Kevin Hart.
Yes, that was good of me.
That's yours.
Oh. Oh.
Don't look.
Okay.
I'm dead too. And I died from drugs.
Whitney Houston.
And
My daddy called us and said we were being too loud, so we gotta.
I will always love you. 10 seconds, go.
Okay. Ooh, I am an actress. I have dreads.
Stevie
People
Wonder.
think I'm a man a lot of times. I have glasses. I'm one of the hosts on The View. Oh, how are you? We're so happy to have you. I was in Sister Act. I have dreads. They used to be really long when I got
Whoopi
the short.
Goldberg.
Yes.
Don't look.
Oh, sorry. I keep getting that.
Ooh, I am the best black female
Oh, bro.
actress out there.
Actress
No.
Viola Davis.
Yes.
Man, I love her. That's my
10
queen.
seconds, go.
Okay. Oh, wait, ooh. Dad.
Five,
Oh, that's it. No, that don't
four,
count.
3,
No.
2.
You can't get another count.
One.
I haven't opened it.
That's my point.
No, I'm still doing it because I'm gonna see.
Okay.
Okay.
10.
Oh, this is good. Wait. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Yeah, we are so excited. That's right.
Ellen.
Yes. How you knew this? You saw this.
So guys, that has been the entertainment. Literally, me and Tony were cracking up.
Right. If y'all didn't enjoy it, we did.
Yeah.
But,
Thanks for
thank you
watching.
tuning in.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yes. Comment your questions and topic
We
ideas.
still want questions.
Yes,
Questions never
please.
stop. Submit. Thank you again. We really
Thank you
appreciate
for watching.